one thing I'm very confident about this movie that you're going to hear, and if it's not, it's going to surprise me to no end. And the Oscar goes to Will Smith for King Richard. And the Oscar goes to Will Smith for King Richard. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not kidding you. This is an Oscar-worthy movie. 1000% over. Hey guys, and welcome to my new movie review for King Richard. Where do I start? Where do I start? If you're a fan of tennis, go and watch this movie. If you're a fan of Will Smith, go and watch this movie. If you like comedy, go and watch this movie. If you like a bit of intense drama, go and watch this film. If you like comic elements that are so authentic and genuine and that are so unbelievably timed perfectly, go and watch this movie. Guys, without further ado, I'm going to let you know the rest of my thoughts on King Richard and right after this intro. And so stick around. See you soon. First off, to direct King Richard, we have Reynaldo Marcus Green. And the cast of King Richard is the incredible Will Smith playing the role as Richard Williams. We also have Orangine Ellis, Orashine, Brandy Williams. We also have John Bernthal as Rick Mackey. Also, Saina Sidney as Venus Williams. Also, Sammy Singleton as Serena Williams. With a duration of 2 hours and 24 minutes. King Richard genre is a biography, drama, sports movie. King Richard synopsis. Look at how far tennis superstars Venus and Serena Williams became who they are after coaching from their father, Richard Williams. So as you saw in the intro, guys, this has a very big cast. This has quite a big cast. It's not like massive, but it's decent. One of the things about this movie that I was blown away by, moreover, is the pacing of it. You know, it is a slightly lengthy film, and people don't really like sitting through movies like this. I have to say, the third half of the movie, there's a point of the movie where I felt the pace slow down. Other than that, this movie grabs you, pulls you in, and entertains you thoroughly. Absolutely thoroughly. Incredibly to no end. I'm not even kidding you guys. Will Smith brought this movie home in spades. And I mean in spades. For those of you who've been following my channel for any period of time, you guys will know that I love talking about character chemistry. And for those of you new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. It's so good for you to be here. I really appreciate you clicking on this link. If you be so kind, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe, leave a like, and leave a thumbs up on this review. I really value that so much. If you like it when a movie grabs you and then just holds you the entire time and entertains your visual and audio palette and just makes you laugh out loud and just gives you such a feel-good, joyous feeling, and in moments makes you sit on the edge of your seat in just an element of you can't do anything about it, and even moments where you were just thinking, wow, that was so clever, or moments where you're like, wow, you just value this system that this person's talking about because he values and is so precious towards his family and specifically his children. And if you value movies where this journey that it goes on is just completely, totally, unbelievably successful in every dynamic area possible, and the outcome is just so overwhelmingly extreme, then King Richard is 100,000% movie for you to watch. This movie is incredible. This movie is so impactful and so empowering. This movie is so dynamically, beautifully written, dynamically, beautifully acted, and dynamically, incredibly, impeccably scripted. It is outstanding on every level imaginable to do with cinema. I can't believe how good this movie is, guys. I really, really can't. I really can't. I wasn't overly a fan of the trailers. I didn't hate them. I just wasn't overly a fan of the trailers. I was like, yeah, like it looks okay. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I took the time out to see King Richard. I'm so glad that I put the time aside out of my schedule to bring you this review, to show you beautiful people my thoughts and opinions and my view on this movie. There's elements of this movie where you're watching a scene and something really bad happens to a character in the scene, and somewhere down the line, all of a sudden, these people that were viewed as bad people now aren't bad people anymore. Or you're watching a scene where pressure, real pressure, is put on children, but the outcome of it is so overwhelmingly incredible. I want to talk to you guys about, for anyone who has been following my channel for any period of time, you'll know what I'm about to say right now. And those of you who are new to my channel, guys, I actually don't do spoilers in my movie reviews at all, ever, because in my personal opinion, guys, spoilers aren't fair for anyone. I'm going to talk about a scene in this movie to do with King Richard and his children and his wife as well. And what I'll call the scene, and when you watch the movie, you'll be like, okay, that's the scene he was talking about. And those of you who have seen the movie, when I tell you this sequence, you'll be like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. The Cinderella scene. The Cinderella scene. Wow. When the little girl is sitting on the floor and she says her piece about what she took away from the movie, the entire audience erupted in laughter. It was that funny. There's scenes in this movie that take you by surprise in the most comfortable way as a human being possible. There's scenes in this movie where, as an audience member, you relate to the situation in a way that you didn't think that you could. There's scenes in King Richard where you laugh so hard because of the humanity behind what you've just witnessed and seen. I kid you not, in any way, shape or form, guys, King Richard stands the test of time in cinema. 1,000%, 1,000 times over. King Richard is literally one of those movies that you're going to watch back. And those of you who have been following my channel for any period of time, you'll know exactly what I'm about to talk about right now. Exactly what I'm about to talk about. The question that I personally like to ask my audience, and it's the thing that film needs to be filmed. It's the gravitas that holds the film together as glue. And what I like to call, in my personal humble opinion, guys, does King Richard have rewatchability? King Richard has so much rewatchability, that I could easily, comfortably, unbelievably comfortably watch it again tonight. This movie stands cinema at its highest value of entertainment, awe, wonder, and just magnificence in its scripting, in its dialogue, in the character development, in the way that every character is portrayed in every single element of the movie. It really shows you where you were to where you're going to be. At the end of this movie, before the actual credits roll, you'll see when watching it real footage of the daughters and King Richard, their father, going on this just, quick shot little video journey of what it was like, for them growing up. It's just snippets. It's so eye-opening at how much a father could love his children. It's so eye-opening at how planning is so valuable. He who fails to plan, plans to fail. Think about that. Think about that. That is the epitome of truth. This is the truth when it comes to food, exercise, sleep, mental health. All of these things are so vital to us as human beings living on this world that we live in. And this movie is so unbelievably creative in its steps in every way, shape or form. King Richard stands the test of time in cinema. King Richard is going to be a movie that you'll watch so many times over because of the comical elements behind it. And Will Smith, as I said at the beginning of this review, guys, and the winner is the Oscar goes to Will Smith for King Richard. I kid you not in any way, shape or form. If he does not win an Oscar for this movie, I don't understand why. If Will Smith doesn't win an Oscar for King Richard, I don't understand why. I don't understand how come. I don't understand what the system went wrong for him not to win. This movie is literally one of the most impactful, empowering, outstandingly brilliant and high class of its elemental movies that I've seen in the history of cinema. King Richard is brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. I'm not even kidding you. Guys, I just want to take this opportunity right now to say thank you so much for watching my movie reviews, to taking the time out of your schedule. I've never asked you to, and I never will, but I really just want to value your time for being here. I really want to encourage you more than anything to go and watch King Richard, specifically if you have the opportunity in cinemas, because if you're not double vaxxed, unfortunately you can't. But as soon as this hits a streaming service or DVD Blu-ray, please watch this film. Obviously if you are double vaxxed, please take the time out. Please take the time out and go and watch this movie. You will not be disappointed. You will not at all in any way, shape or form walk out of this cinema with anything but enjoyment, just an overwhelming sense of awe and wonder of just wow. This movie is for the whole family. This movie seriously stands the test of time, and this movie will bring you to a new level, a completely brand new level of appreciation and value system that you didn't even realize wasn't there. I appreciate your time, guys. Without further ado, anyone who has been following my YouTube channel for any period of time, what I actually like to do at the end of my movie reviews is actually give you, boom, right there, trivia, guys, to end my movie reviews on, because in my personal opinion, guys, trivia in the end of a movie review is like icing on a cake. Oh man, do I love cake. I don't eat it that often, but I love it when I do eat it. It's so good. So without further ado, guys, it's trivia time.
As a thank you to the cast, Will Smith divided his $40 million earning from the movie amongst the other actors as a bonus for them. Next piece of trivia is, guys, the screenplay King Richard was featured in the 2018 Blacklist as an annual list of well-received unproduced screenplays. Next piece of trivia is, guys, due to the pandemic, table reads were conducted on Zoom. Next piece of trivia is, guys, this movie will be the third biopic for Will Smith after Ali 2001 and The Pursuit of Happiness in 2006. Next and final piece of trivia with this movie, guys, and I appreciate you sticking around. Erin Cummings, who plays the social worker, did not see footage of the film till attending a conversation with the John Campea Show.
So there you have it, guys. I appreciate you being here. What did you think? And have you had the opportunity yourself yet to see King Richard? Guys, leave your comments in the comment section below. I'd love to hear back from you. You guys are amazing. I value your time. I value being here more than ever. Seriously, thank you so much for sticking around watching this. And don't forget who's bringing this movie review for King Richard. Guys, this is Superman Steve, appreciating your time always, and I love your time.
Flying.